gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the
Can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Welcome everybody back to Multiplex Movie Melee. We have an exciting match tonight in our singles division. We have Amaru Moses taking on Matthew Chen. This is an exciting match. I don't believe we've seen these two players compete before. Amaru coming off in a very impressive win against David Nishimoto. And Matthew, I don't believe we've seen him so far this year, but I'm excited to see him get back in the singles ring. Had a very good season last year. I'm Pacing the Cinemaster Johnson. All the depths with Ryko. Ryko, how are you feeling about today's match?
Oh, this is two of the best players in the league. Like Amaru was a player of the year 2 years ago, or 1 year, or whatever, how you count time. And Matthews played for a title. I think Amaru has as well. I don't remember. But this is going to be just a. I know he was team's champ, but I am so looking forward to this.
Absolutely. I say we start right with pre-match interviews. Pause. Rue, can you not hear me? You can't hear me. Can everyone else hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me though?
Yeah, I can hear you. Rue, I'm gonna bring you in just to check.
I can't hear Payson, but I can hear him. It's really weird.
That is weird.
But as soon as you dropped me out, I lost Payson, but I hear you just fine.
Payson, can you say something now?
Hello.
I got nothing from Payson.
That's really weird. Okay.
Who should drop out? Like,
Yeah. Let me. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me. Yeah.
I'm running the stream, so why?
John said he had the same problem last week. I will drop out and drop back in.
That is weird. Because I'm hearing you fine, Payson.
And Matthew and John both gave me thumbs up that they can hear me. Cool.
Yeah, it's got to be rude. Oh, this was on John's stream. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so maybe it's a give me a chance to find my. I wasn't 100% prepared. I need my marker.
Okay, you're really, really like faint, I guess, but I think I hear you better.
I unmuted and muted again. Okay, cool. We're good.
Hopefully that doesn't happen again. If it does, I'll move to my phone and say F this.
Or if that happens, ask for a technical and Ryko will easily give it to you. Okay, I'm going to put you backstage. We're going to go from what just happened. Okay. We're going to get right into pre-match interviews, starting with our first competitor tonight, Amaru. Amaru Moses, very, very strong victory against David Nishimoto. Coming off an excellent player. Must be feeling pretty good going into your match against Matthew. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm happy I can hear both of you right now, which is beautiful. That's a good first step. Second, I've never played Matthew in like one-on-one anything, I don't think. So this is going to be really interesting. I'm really excited to see how this one goes. I'm glad I beat David. David was a great match, and I'm just really excited to keep this going.
Absolutely. Let's bring in the competitor you mentioned, Matthew Chen, accompanied by his manager, John Marr. Matthew, one of the more chill players in the league right now. Last year, you were able to compete in your first ever title match, probably hoping to get to that level again and hopefully surpass it. How are you feeling going up against a player like Amaru?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing where, like, I don't think Rue and I have played in any league. So, and even in teams. So I think this is going to be a fun time. I think, like, Rue's an amazing player. He's a great guy. He's one of the few people in the community that I've actually met in person, which I think is kind of funny when we've never played before. But yeah, I think this is going to be a great match.
I also like Amaru. I mean, the only negative thing I could say about him is he proudly said he hadn't seen the Goonies, and I'm still smarting about that. So it's like really weird. I hope he's fixed it. But aside from that, great dude. Matthew is also great. I'm going to save my comments for when you bring me back in. I'll comment on the match in progress.
That's fair. Going to put you backstage. I say we jump right into rules. Round one is going to work like this. It is our whiteboard round. Competitors will get 8 questions in 8 general movie categories, each worth 1 point apiece. They will have 15 seconds to write their answer on their board, after which I will say pens down, and they will reveal their answers. Answer all 8 questions right, you will receive a bonus question. Competitors get 3 repeats and 1 challenge that they can use throughout the entire duration of the match. Competitors, any question where we head into round number 1?
Yeah, is this the nicest you've ever seen John in your life?
Up there. I was kind of thinking that, but hey, who knows? Your first question in the category of directors. Blake Edwards, Sean Levy, and Harold Zwart have all directed films in what franchise?
You know, I've also met Amaru in person, and he's a sweet guy.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't met Amaru, but I've met Matthew, and what a guy. What a charming man. Love it. We drank some fruity drinks at Rainforest Cafe. It was excellent. 5,
We had breakfast.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Amaru will go to you.
I should know this, but I don't. I said the Karate Kid.
And we'll go to Matthew.
Pink Panther.
Oh,
Pink Panther is correct. Matthew.
never mind. I won't know this.
All right. Your next question is in classics. In Witness for the Prosecution, Wilford Robards is recovering from what type of medical episode at the start of the film?
I love this movie.
Yeah, and this is one of the movies. Do not spoil it for people.
No, I
We
will
will not see it coming.
But I will say, even people that like aren't the biggest fan of classic films, when I see them watching, they're like, "Yo, this movie slaps," and I'm like, "Good shit, good shit." 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Matthew will go to you,
I said stroke.
and we'll go to Amaru.
First, I couldn't hear Pearson. Now I'm appearing backwards. Heart attack.
Heart attack is correct. Your words are okay on my end. If you want to go to the settings, you totally can. Okay, sounds good. Then your next question will be coming to you in the category of recent releases. What object does the titular character use as their main weapon in The Toxic Avenger?
So back a couple of questions. Charles Lofton, top 5 of all time.
He's an incredible actor. Great director as well, with a vast filmography.
Yeah, a vast filmography of one.
Of
Which
one.
is one more than I did.
Yeah, good point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Amaru will go to you,
Said an axe.
and we'll go to Matthew.
I haven't seen this. I said bat.
Both incorrect. We're looking for a mop.
Oh yeah, he is a janitor.
Very clean, yeah.
All right, and your next question now comes in biopics. Joan Allen, Ben Kingsley, and Lawrence Fishburne provide supporting performances in which 90s biopic?
You like fish, Ryko?
No, I am allergic to most fish.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, bottom feeder. So like catfish, shellfish, things like that. Oh, yeah, I'll puff up and die. But otherwise, I'm sure they're good.
That's good. That's okay. That's fair. I'm a big seafood guy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Matthew will go to you,
No blink boards. I just said remains of the day.
and we will go to Amaru.
And I know he played Ike, so I said, "What's love got to do with it?"
He did play Ike, but both incorrect. We're looking for Searching for Bobby Fischer.
Oh, yeah, I still wouldn't have got that. No.
That's fair. Your fifth question in the category of romance. What is the profession of Bill Murray's character in Lost in Translation? I feel like if I just started spouting random facts about Naruto and One Piece, you'd be like, Payson, I'm lost in translation right now. Like, yeah.
I've only seen the live action.
Farther than most people in this community. So,
Yeah. Well, new season coming soon, according to Netflix. I'm excited.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Same here. Amaru will go to you.
Actor.
We'll go to Matthew.
I said salesman.
Actor is correct. So Amaru taking the lead there.
All right. Your next category is in everyone's favorite of Oscars. Norma Ray, The Way We Were, and The Towering Inferno all won what Oscar?
No, it is so funny that One Piece is starting in this new format, and everyone is seeing like season 1 covers maybe like the first 40, 50 episodes of One Piece of this like 1,100 episode show. It's like we got a lot of plot to go, guys.
I got to do some research if Doctor Who or this show has more episodes.
That I'd be interested to do that math. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Matthew will go to you,
I don't know. I just said supporting actor.
and we'll go to Amaru.
Is that original screenplay?
Both incorrect. We're looking for best original song. All right. Your penultimate question in the category. Your penultimate question this round in the category of 2010s. Love this question. Name one of the two 2010s thrillers that center around a drug that enables the user to access 100% of their brain's capacity.
Do you think we should start like testing players for one of these drugs? If it was there, I'd take it.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I don't think there are any players that I'd be suspicious of at this point because, like, yeah, a player like Boat, he's amazing at movie trivia, but then you ask him about, like, hey, which pitcher has the best slider? And he's like, White Castle? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Amaru will go to you.
Limitless.
And we'll go to Matthew.
Lucy.
The correct answers were Limitless and Lucy. So both players getting that.
Okay. Your next question in sports, or your last question in sports. Who plays Mr. Miyagi in 1984's The Karate Kid?
Yeah, like you said, this is the final question. But yeah, it was fun when I wrote that. When I saw that question written, I was like, yeah, there are 2 movies with that exact same concept of what happens. Lucy is
it's that, what's that Hollywood thing called where they release movies at the same time about the same subject and it's like supposedly coincident?
Armageddon, Deep Impact, Boogie Nights, Bucky Larson, Born to be a Star. 5, 4, 3.
Okay, you got me on that one.
1. Hands down. Sick Bucky Larson reference, bro. Matthew, we'll go to you.
Pat Morita.
And we will go to Amaru.
California's own Pat Morita.
Pat Morita is correct. Both players hitting that. So after that round, Raiko, I have Amaru in the lead 4-3. Is that what you have?
4-3, absolutely.
All right, but anything that happens to move into round number 2, also known as the wheel round. Competitors will get a spin at the wheel, in which case they will receive 5 questions in whatever category they land on, each worth 2 points apiece. Check on the multiple choice. It devalues that question down to 1 point. If they don't like what they spin for their first category, they are allowed a second spin, but they must keep whatever they land on for that second spin. The categories that your competitors can spin tonight are classic Criterion horror, which is Matthew's strength, post-1984 black cinema, which is Amaru's strength, as well as the general categories of 1970s war, comic book movies, horror, romance, and directors. The competitors decided not to have spinners and opponent's choice on the wheel. Amaru, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Matthew can go. Thank you.
All right, then I will be bringing John back in for Matthew's spin. Matthew, your first spin is in.
I realized I was wearing this shirt under my sweatshirt, so I took off my sweatshirt.
Nice, good stuff. You land on the category of romance, Matthew. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I know you're decent at this, but how do you feel about the wheel in general?
I mean, this isn't too bad. Can you scroll down?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like this is on the higher end.
That's what I would say. Like, how many slices do you not want here?
Like I'd say there's more than half, maybe.
Then maybe stick with romance.
I think I should take this. Yeah, that's
right.
good.
You know you know what to do. I'm not going to patronize you.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. I'm going to stop sharing the wheel, and I will take John out. Raiko, why don't you give Matthew his questions in the category of romance?
All right, here we go. All right, Matthew, here's your first question in romance. In Brooklyn, Ellen must travel back to Ireland where what member of her family dies? Or when what member of her family dies?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, mother, B, father, C, sister, or D, aunt?
It's been a while since I've seen this. Father?
That is incorrect. For the 1 point steal, is it A, mother, B, father, C, sister, or D, aunt?
Mother?
That is also incorrect. It's sister. All right, your next question. In the movie In the Mood for Love, what profession does Maggie Cheng's character have?
I'll go multiple choice.
Is it A, reporter, B, teacher, C, secretary, or D, flight attendant?
B?
B, teacher is unfortunately incorrect. For the 1 point steal, is it A, reporter, B, teacher, C, secretary, or D, flight attendant?
Flight attendant.
Unfortunately, that is also incorrect. It is C, secretary. Okay, here we go. Your next question. Who directed Beginners?
Five, four.
Mike
Three.
Mills.
That is correct for 2 points.
Great director.
All right, here we go. Your next question. How specifically did Colin Firth's character die in the English Patient?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, plane crash, B, grenade explosion, C, landmine explosion, or D, decapitated?
Plane crash?
That is correct for a point. Okay, and your final question in romance. Give me 1 second. I need to scroll down. Here we go. Who stars as Bethesda Everdeen in 2015's Far From the Madding Crowd?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice. Is it A, Felicity Jones, B, Carey Mulligan, C, Keira Knightley, or D, Alicia Vikander?
D.
D, Alicia Vikander is incorrect. For the 1 point steal, is it A, Felicity Jones, B, Carey Mulligan, C, Keira Knightley, or D, Alicia Vikander?
B as in boy.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
All right, so Rygo, after that round, I have Matthew getting his score up to 6, but Amaru getting a steal there at the end, getting a score up to 5. Is that what you have?
That is exactly what I have.
All right, then we will bring the wheel back in for Amaru's first spin. Amaru, your spin is in. And you land on the category of post-1984 black cinema. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Gotta keep that, please.
All right, then I'm going to take the wheel out. I will be giving you your questions, Amaru, in the category post-1984 black cinema. Are you prepared?
Yeah.
All right, your first question. In Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, how does Toledo die?
He's stabbed.
That is correct for 2 points. I made a face there because my mouse was literally right above the X sign, and I was about to exit myself from the stream. So thank goodness I didn't do that. Your second question. At the end of The Preacher's Wife, what does Dudley give to the Biggs' family as a gift before disappearing?
I just saw this, son of a bitch.
Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, a Christmas tree, B, a sculpture, C, a Christmas turkey, or D, a painting?
Ooh.
Five, 4.
A sculpture.
That is incorrect. Matthew, a chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, a Christmas tree, B, a sculpture, C, a Christmas turkey, or D, a painting?
I'll say A.
A, a Christmas tree is correct for 1 point.
I don't remember that for the life of me.
Challenger? No.
No.
Okay. All right. Your third question in the category post-1984 Black Cinema. At the beginning of Fruitvale Station, Oscar tries to get his job back at what type of business?
I lived in this area, so I will never watch this movie because it's too fucking close to home. Damn it. I don't know where he works. Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, a gas station, B, a grocery store, C, a coffee shop, or D, a hardware store?
This is literally the school
Oh,
where
shit.
students lived and went to that station. Repeat the options, please.
Absolutely. That's your first repeat of the options. Is it A, gas station, B, a grocery store, C, a coffee shop, or D, a hardware store?
Okay, try to.
Five, four, three.
Grocery store.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right. Oof.
Your penultimate question in the category post 1984 Black cinema. Who plays Leah, the eldest daughter of the man Malcolm is protecting in Big Mama's House 2?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Kat Dennings, B, Jennifer Carpenter, C, Alicia Cuthbert, or D, Hayden Panettiere?
Oh, damn it.
Five.
Repeat these options too, please.
All right, that is your second repeat of the options. Is it A, Kat Dennings, B, Jennifer Carpenter, C, Alicia Cuthbert, or D, Hayden Panettiere? Five, four.
C.
Can you say that one more time?
C as in cat.
C is incorrect. Matthew, a chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Kat Dennings, B, Jennifer Carpenter, C, Alicia Cuthbert, or D, Hayden Panettiere?
A.
A, Kat Dennings is correct for 1 point. Tie game once again. As we go into your final questions in the category of post 1984 Black cinema. In Bad Boys Ride or Die, Conrad Howard's daughter Judy works for what government agency?
Ah, damn.
Five, four, three.
Keep this safe. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options. Is it A, Secret Service, B, ICE, C, U.S. Marshals, or D, DEA?
I'm going to go with my gut and say DEA.
That is incorrect. Matthew, a chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Secret Service, B, ICE, C, U.S. Marshals, or D, DEA? A, Secret Service is incorrect. We're looking for C, U.S. Marshals. So with that, Rue ends up getting a score up to 8, but with steals, Matthew gets a score also up to 8. So we are all tied up going into round number 3. But anything can happen as we move to round number 3, also known as the Pick Your Poison round, before the match competitors went back and forth drafting categories that they would like to answer questions from. And now they will go back and forth once again drafting categories that they would like to answer questions from right now. The categories that your competitors drafted were sci-fi fantasy, classics, action adventure, directors, recent releases, musicals, comic book movies, and animated. Your competitors will draft their categories right now. All right, we are back. Your competitors have drafted their categories. We are going to be starting with Rue. Rue, what would you like for your 1 pointer?
Classics, please.
All right, your 1 pointer in the category of classics. Who stars as Mortimer Brewster in Arsenic and Old Lace?
Jimmy Stewart?
That is unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for Cary Grant.
The other one. Dumbass.
So we're going to go over to Matthew. Matthew, what would you like for your 1 pointer?
Quick. Too quick.
Between, you know what? Yeah, I'll take sci-fi fantasy.
All right, your 1 pointer in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Oh, Ryko, yep, you go.
Well, okay. All right. Who sci-fi fantasy for 1 point? Who plays Caleb, a programmer at Nathan's company in Ex Machina?
Donald Gleason.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right, so we're going to go over to back to Amaru. Amaru, what would you like for your 2-pointer?
Animated.
All right, your 2-pointer in the category of animated. Zach Braff voices the title character in what 2000s animated film?
Oh. Oh. Chicken Little.
That is correct for 2 points. Taking the lead there. So we're going to go back over to Matthew. Matthew, what would you like for your 2-pointer?
Comic book movies.
All right. Reiko, whenever you're ready.
All right, here we go. You're for 2 points in comic book movies. In what 2000s comic book movie does the main character team up with a group named the Blood Pack?
Blade 2.
Damn it.
That is correct for 2 points.
I haven't seen the Blade movies. It's just like
Could tell you were going back and forth between them. So we're going to go right back over to Amaru for his 3. Amaru, what would you like for your 3-pointer?
Action adventure, please.
All right, your 3-pointer in the category of action adventure. As soon as I find it, there it is. All right. Your 3-pointer in action adventure. An artifact called the Triangle of Light can be found in what 2000s action film? Five, 4, 3.
I'll repeat this once.
All right, that is your first repeat, category of action adventure. An artifact called the Triangle of Light can be found in what 2000s action film?
Tomb Raider.
That is unfortunately incorrect. The movie is called Lara Croft, Tomb Raider.
Oh. I don't think I'm going to want to save it anywhere else. I've made a lot of bad decisions this game. F it. I'm going to throw it. I'll throw it. I'll give you the reason later.
All right, we will be right back after this challenge.
Is that a challenge?
All right, back in the challenge, worthy challenge. We did decide because the full title is Lara Croft Tomb Raider. You always need the full title. If a movie has a subtitle, you can't just give the subtitle. For example, if the answer was Dodgeball, a true underdog story, we wouldn't necessarily accept a true underdog story. We need the dodgeball part. That's the important part. So unfortunately, we cannot give Rue the points for just Tomb Raider. So unfortunately, you will lose a challenge as we go into the 3-pointer. Where you have 2 repeats remaining. Your 4-pointer in the category of recent releases. Okay, here we go. In Bring Her Back, where specifically does Andy discover his father dead?
2 horror recent release questions today. That's great. Repeat the question now, please.
All right, that is your second repeat, the category of recent releases. In Bring Her Back, where specifically does Andy discover his father dead?
I'm not gonna. No.
5, 4.
In his car.
3. And your winner, Matthew Chen. We were looking for the shower. The shower was what we were looking for. Going to put competitors backstage. Reiko, looking at the score, this might seem like a tough. This probably wasn't the match that either player necessarily wanted to play, but oftentimes like this, it is a war of attrition, and Matthew came out the side at the end of the night, played a very, very good game, kept his head tall. Rue just when you pick a strength like that has a ton of movies in it, you can sometimes just give movies you don't know. What are your thoughts on tonight's match?
I think this match came down to two things. One, Rue just made a couple of mistakes. But the one thing that viewers don't see, but players know what happens when you're drafting categories. And I think because they were tied, Matthew used strategy and took Rue's best category and left them with classics. And I think that's what made the difference in the end, was the fact that they were tied and Matthew used strategy, which to me makes it a really good match. So next time this could go the other way. So I'm looking forward to a rematch once there is one.
Absolutely. Going to start with post-match interview, starting with our unfortunate second place finisher tonight, Amaru Moses. Amaru, I know how badly you probably wanted this. It's always a crapshoot when you pick a giant strength like that embodies so many categories. We've seen you run through that category many times before, so we know how good you are. Didn't quite go your way tonight. How are you feeling?
I mean, it was a comedy of errors, just so many. But I always approach matches going with my gut quickly because I hate when I go away from my gut and get it wrong. And of course, the one time I did that today, it went away. For one, I heard Kat Dennings, and I didn't think of Kat Dennings, the white woman. I thought of Kat, whatever her name was, the black chick. And then I heard all other white chicks. I was like, never mind, it's not Kat Dennings, even though that's what I think. And then you said Kat Dennings. So that's 1 point right there. Second, I went with my gut with DEA, and I heard U.S. Marshals, and I was like, I wonder if that is, but nope, don't go away from your gut. And again, same thing. Fucking Tomb Raider sucked anyway. So the fact that it's called Lara Croft Tomb Raider, another thing right there. And then again, went with my gut with Jimmy Stewart. But if I took a second, I was like, no, it's Cary Grant, not Jimmy Stewart. But again, that's the way I play. Is I have learned to don't go away from my gut because it hurts more when you go away from it. And it did not work for me today. I promise you, I don't remember that fucking Christmas tree in Preacher's Wife. I do not. And I just watched it like a couple of months ago for the first time in a long time. Man. And again, thank you, writers, for continuing to put horror recent release questions multiple times in a match. That's beautiful that you do it twice in one match. Thanks for that. I was never watching Bring Her Back, and I was never watching Toxic Avenger. I just was not. So categories I had, I needed one extra point, and I couldn't get it to get comic book movies. Yeah, just comedy of errors, not my best match. And I know Black Cinema can go either way because it's a huge category. So it is what it is. I'm a little upset because I wish one of those things could have gone my way and that could have turned it, but it didn't. So, damn. That's all I can say is damn.
That is fair. This is absolutely not going to be your final match of the season. We are going to have you back. When you do come back, is there anyone in specific you would like to play?
Is her name Kat Graham? I think her name is Kat Graham, the black chick.
I am not sure. I will look it up.
Pretty sure it's Kat Graham.
She's not in the league, though, so I don't think you can play her.
No, I can't. That was running through my head of black women versus white women, and then yeah. Anyway, it happened in Brawl. It hasn't happened here. I still want my Igor rematch.
You want Igor? Good stuff.
I want my Melee Igor rematch. That's what I want. I got him in Brawl. That's not where I wanted to play him in. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that until that happens.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure to see you, Rue. We're going to put you backstage as we talk with our winner tonight, Matthew Chen, with his manager, John Marr. Matthew, like Ryko said, you played aggressive in round 3, tie game. It's always dangerous to take your opponent's category when you're that close, but it clearly paid off. Must be feeling pretty good heading into a number 1 contender match. How are you feeling tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start by saying what you just said. Like, I don't think this game is how either of us were hoping to play, but it just did come down to being a tie in round 3, where I was also with John on my side, play a little bit more aggressively by taking comic book movies, and I think that really did is part, a large reason why I won today. And like, Rue's a great player. I know like Black Cinema is just a huge category, and sometimes you just don't get the right movies. I was expecting to do better in romance, and just some of those movies, it's been way too long since I've seen them. So it's just usually I feel like it's a category I could do well in, but just unfortunately wasn't able to do as well.
Yeah, I'd say this was like a hard fought match. People would say an ugly match, but like it was equally ugly. So it's not really ugly if it's equally ugly. It's just tough for both of you. And I will counteract what Amaru said. Horror recent releases are fine questions. They should be in every match multiple times. It's totally fine. And some of us are just some of us appreciate it and are well equipped to answer those questions. Maybe I knew those questions. I don't know. I won't tell, but I appreciate them.
I would like to say, regardless of what type of questions show up, it is irrelevant in regardless of the match. We don't take competitors into whatever. Matthew, you have a number one contender match coming up. You're going to be playing the winner of Nazario Montenegro or Jacoby Bancroft. Nazario and Tony already played. Of Nazario and Jacoby, who would you like to see at the end?
I mean, I've been calling Jacoby out in a lot of my matches already. So, I mean, I think that's who I would love to play. I just feel like that'd be a really fun match. And, he's a great player as well. But Nazario, I have played before. And I think that could be a really fun match too.
We always want to see more of Jacoby because he's not a hack like Nazario who thinks cursing and leaning into the camera is funny. Jacoby's naturally funny.
That actually is kind of true. It's always fun to see Matthew and John. Going to put you guys backstage. Final thoughts on tonight's match. Ryko, yeah, like I said, looking at the score, this was very clearly a war of attrition, and Matthew was the one to come out of that side the winner. Amaru doesn't have much to hold his head on. Like he said, just questions didn't quite go his way. But Matthew against Nazario or Jacoby, and that's going to be a very, very good match. But on behalf of Matthew, on behalf of Amaru, on behalf of John, on behalf of everyone here at Multiplex Movie Melee, I'm Hasten the Cinemaster Johnson. That is Ryko Kerminux. Have a great night.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.